Hi guys, welcome to Mohit Vlogs. From now we are getting started with C language. We will learn the C language from the scratch. Even if you have no knowledge in programming, you can learn this C language. So, what is C language first of all? Okay, before getting started with what is C, what is the programming language and all, first let's understand or first have a basic idea about what is computer first of all. See, what is computer? It is a machine which can process your input data into some output. Like if you give some input. So what it is? When you give some input data, it will process and give you some output, some useful output. Okay, based on your instructions, whatever you ask a computer to do, it will do that job. So that is computer. Now if you ask a computer to for example to add two numbers like 2 plus 3, then it will give you 5. Okay, it will give you output data, right? Now if you ask the computer to add two numbers, okay, for example 2 plus 3, okay, now if I go to a human and ask a person to add this 2 plus 3, he or she can do this operation. But but we computer don't know all the language, like computer don't know mathematics, computer can't understand Telugu or English, so we have to make computer understand what we are saying. We have to instruct the computer in its language. And what is the language of computer? Computer can only understand binary language. Okay, we cannot ask computer to do something in Telugu or English. It only understands binary language, which is also known as machine language. Machine language, let me keep it in parenthesis. So it is also called as machine language. Now what is this binary language? This binary language is just a sequence of zeros and ones. Sequence of zeros and ones. Okay. This binary language only has 0 and 1. Nothing else. Actually, what is this 0 and what is this 1? 0 is not a number as we think. We generally use decimal number system. This 0 and 1 are binary number systems, and these two things are not similar. This 0 and 1 is different. What is this 0 indicates? 0 indicates low voltage, 1 indicates high voltage. Now in computer it cannot understand what are you saying. Like if you speak with it, it will not understand, or if you type in something, it will not understand. 0 is nothing but an electric pulse. Zeros and ones are both electric pulse. If that electric pulse has low voltage, then it is recorded as 0. If that electric pulse has more voltage, then it is 1. That's it. The computer only understands this language, zeros and ones. Now whatever you wanted to instruct the computer, you should make your language. That means whatever you speak, like English, maybe English or Telugu, whatever, you have to translate this English into binary language, into English into binary. then the computer will be able to understand what are you saying. So to translate our language into binary language, so we are not going to code in English also. English only, but we don't say that it is English language, it is programming language. So programming language is nothing but it is a set of instructions. Let me write it here. Programming language means set of instructions given to the computer by following few set of rules, okay? By following syntaxes or set of rules. Let me simplify it. Just a minute. Okay, so set of rules. So programming language is a source code in which there will be a set of instructions following few set of rules. So that is by programming language, and now your aim is to translate that programming language into binary language to make the computer understand what you are saying. So now who will do this job? We don't know binary language, we only know English, Telugu and human languages. We can only understand those languages, and the computer only understand binary language. Now who will translate our language, our programming language, into binary language? Now here comes the compiler. Compiler can translate programming language into machine language, that is binary language. So each and every language have different compilers. I will also tell you the process of installation, but now we are starting with basic things. So now we don't need a compiler right now. We can install the compiler later, maybe in the next video. That is I will tell you about that also. So now we need a compiler, and you should understand how to write or how to instruct the computer in this programming language. And now C, which we are going to learn now, is a programming language. C is a programming language. And so there is a set of syntax which you will understand day by day. When you first of all, let's write the code, let's run something, and we will understand from that program only. Okay, we'll understand the syntax from the program itself. Okay, let me give a minute. So I didn't install any compiler as of now, so I am using the online compiler, which anyone can this is a free open compiler. You can, all of you can access this Programmize C compiler. There is all GDB compiler also. You can go with anything. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, now you can access this programized compiler. We want C compiler. Okay, so this is an online compiler. If you want offline, we have to install. We will do that in the next video, but as of now we'll continue with this. So firstly, let's see how to print some hello world. Why am I doing hello world? So printing hello world program. Let's start off with this. See, this hello world program is like a convention. Anyone who is new to programming language will first write this code, like printing hello world on the console. It is not a very tough job, but yeah, printing hello world is just a convention. So let's get started with that. But now see, why am I using, okay, this is printing hello world. Okay, I'll explain after writing the whole code. I'll explain why am I writing each and everything. Hash include, you will now you will not understand anything if you don't have any programming language. You'll understand if slowly. It's okay if you have confusion. Don't think you don't know anything. It will be like that in the first time. Int main. Okay, and should open a brace over here. Okay, int main. In this main you should print hello world. You should say printf. In the double quotes you should write hello world. Whatever you write in this double quotes will get printed. I will tell you about that in a minute. Okay, now see, let's run it and see. Actually we have to write the return 0 also here. Here we have to write the return 0. Anyway, will not get the error, but here we have to write. Why we should write, I'll tell you. See, this is what you have to do. Hello world gets printed as the output. See what you are doing now here. This printing hello world, this first line, what does this first line say is, we are just writing the comment about the program. This line is not mandatory. Even if you don't write this line, there will be no problem. See, I will just remove this and run. See, it will be printed. There will be no error. But why are we writing? We have to write. It is just a comment about the program, and to write the comment you have to put this 2 slashes. Okay, forward slash. There are 2 slashes, forward slash and backward slash. We have to use 2 forward slashes to write the comment in the C program. And now if you are not using the slashes and just writing like printing hello world. Okay, now see, there will be an error. Why? We are not mentioning that it is a comment, so we have to put this 2 slashes. This 2 slashes indicates that this is a comment, and compiler will understand that this is a comment and we have to ignore this line. It is we write these comments to improve the readability of the program, nothing else. So this is not mandatory. Okay, you can remove or you can keep it. So this first line is not mandatory. And then we are writing hash include stdio.h. What is this? This is library file. Actually this is also not important, but we are following the industry standard. It is better to learn with the industry standard. Sometimes it will be executed without this header file also. If you write, it will be executed. In programized compiler it is okay, Programize will accept that, but in some compilers it will not accept if you don't write the library header file. Now what is this library header file? Don't get confused or don't get scared with the terminologies I am using. It is completely normal to get confused, but it's okay. Hash include stdio.h is a library file. See, this is a predefined library file. In this library file, there will be some functions like printf and scanf, etc. Stdio.h means standard input output, and .h represents it is a header file, and in this header file there will be few functions like printf and scanf, and by mentioning this header file you can use these functions. So from where did you get this printf function? From that library file. In that library you will have this printf, and that you are using. So that is the thing. And here we are specifying int main. Actually main program, any program starts from the main itself. So the compiler always comes to main and checks from the main itself. And what is this int now? Int is also not required. Here you are returning 0, right? You are returning 0 to this function main. Main is a function. Now you are returning 0 to the main function. Now what is this 0? 0 is an integer. You are returning a number of integer type. So you are mentioning it as int. That's it, nothing else. Then why only return 0? Why are we not returning 1, or why are we not returning 2? Because return 0 indicates 0 errors in the program. If the program is getting executed from see, this is just a one line program, but if you write hundreds of program, and if the compiler reaches to this return 0 by executing all the lines, then it indicates that there are no errors in all the code, and return 0 is returned. That means 0 errors are there in your program. It indicates that 0 errors. You can return 1 also. This is just a convention, not a rule. Okay, there is difference between convention and rule, no? See, there is no error. It's okay if you write anything here. Okay, so return 0. If you don't specify this also, nothing will happen. You just have to say printf hello world. That's it. That's the only important line in this. And main is also important. You write anything which you write in the programming language should be under the main. Okay, this is not important. If you just write main, and that's it, enough. See, oh wait, I think we should include the header file. Maybe it is mandatory in this. Okay, still showing error. Let's include the header file. Wait. Let me return 0 and include the header file. So see, if you don't include header file, sometimes error will occur. That's why it is important. And if you go to Turbo C or Dev C++, it is not so important. Okay, now it will be fine. Right, you can write anything. Now let us discuss about this printf function in today's class. Okay, right. So let's talk about printf function. Now printf, what is this printf? Printf is a function. Name itself tells you what it does. Printf, it is a function which prints whatever you ask for, which prints something. Okay, now what is the syntax of printf? This is the syntax. Okay, in this you write something. wait a minute. Okay, in this you write something, and then you close this bracket and put semicolon after the statement. Okay, this printf function prints something onto the console. Whichever you write in this will be printed on the console, and there are so many things to understand in this printf also. So if you write anything in a double quotes, anything which you write in this something, okay, there is something I told you. Okay, wait. Print f, and here you are writing something, and you close this, put a semicolon. This is the syntax. What is this something? This something can be any string, can be anything which is under double quotes. Anything which is under the double quotes is a string. Okay, what is string? Anything which is under the double quotes. So if you put something in the double quotes, that something will be printed. Like in the previous case, we just asked the compiler to print it like this, print hello world. Now if you write this hello world with double quotes, then that hello world will be printed simply. If you are writing something like %d, and then there are some format specifiers. And also there is \n. That something can be three things basically. That can be a string. One, as I told you, it can be a string. Second thing, it can be a format specifiers. What is this? I will tell you in a bit. And third thing can be \n or \t. I am simplifying it for you. \n or \t. You can write only these three things. Now remember, these three things we'll discuss by using the compiler. Let's again go to the programmized compiler and see. Now what is this? It is a string. Why? How can you identify that this hello world is a string? Because it is under the double quotes. Anything which is within the double quotes is a string, so it will be printed directly. Now the second thing which I told you is format specifiers. Format specifiers are three things. Let me write the comment. You can write the comment anywhere, not only at the top of the program. You can write it anywhere. So now what is a format specifier? It is like %d. I'm just saying you the basic. %d, %f, %c. There are so many things. You'll get to know all those things by practice. If you start exploring the programming language, you will get to know everything. Programming is not something which someone comes and tell you and you'll understand everything. No, it is not like that. You have to explore, you have to understand each and everything, and that curiosity will teach you everything. So as of now, I am only telling you the basics of the programming. After you watch this video, go to some other websites and try practicing more and more problems. Then you'll understand that there are so much to explore in programming. You can do it on your own, right? You have your internet, you have your gadgets, phone or anything. You can go and check so many problems. So yeah, now if you wanted to print something like, okay, let me take a variable. Okay, what is this variable? We'll understand later. Int some number. Okay, some number, let me take that number. Okay, first let me declare and take the number equal to 5. Okay, after each and every statement you should put semicolon. Okay, now you should write percentile d. Okay, percentile d. This should also be in the what we call this as double quotes. This percentile d, this format specifier should also be under the double quotes. Percentile d comma, then you put comma, and if you print the num, you will be what happened to this. Okay, let me just check this. Yes, I think I forgot the semicolon over here. Right. Now we printed the number. We gave the number as 5, and then we printed number as 5. So here's how you can print the number. Now you think this printf has no use, it's just printing the number 5. No, it has so many use cases, but this is our first class, so we are not going into depth. That's it. Okay, this is how the format specifiers are getting used. And what are the third thing I told you is \n or \t. Now how can we use that? Let's see. Now if I am asking the compiler to print one second, hello world, and then I want the hello world in the first line and the number 5 in the second line. Oh, we can print the emoji as well. Okay, let's check. It's funny, I didn't check either. Let me see. Okay, now if you put format specifiers like \n, and now if you write, let's see, I also don't know what happens. Let's see when what happens when we run. And then when whatever you have to print in the place of percentile d, you should put comma and write that variable name. Okay, now let's run and see. Oh, nice, hello world is getting printed, and in the next line we got 5. That's it. So what this percentile this \n is doing now, is \n getting printed? No. What is happening? This hello world, then it printed next line. It went to next line, and then we are able to print this number. And then why did we get this space? Now there is some space here. Why did we get that? because here we gave some space. If you remove that space, the space will go C. C. Can you observe that difference? Yes. Now what happens if we use \t? Let's see. Hello world comma, you gave some space. It's a tab space. So \n stands for the next line and \t stands for tab space. So I think we discussed, okay. I think it's okay for today. You have to process this thing into your mind for today. So what is the summary of this class? Input. So what is a computer? I told you input data will be processed and you will get some output based on the input you gave and the instructions which you gave to the computer. The output will be printed. And what is the language of computer? It's binary language. What is binary language? It is the sequence of zeros and ones. And what is a programming language? We've discussed. And how will a compiler translate also I have told you. Now then again we discussed about the function printf. What is printf doing? Printf is printing something which you tell. That's it. So anything which you put under the double quotes will be a string, and if you wanted to print hello world, you have to print within the strings. And that's how you can write three things in the printf function. That can be a string, it can be a format specifier, or it can be a \n or \t, and we have discussed how they are working. So practice this function as of now, and then we'll meet later. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe if you like this video. Bye. Meet you later.